We have times where we imagine, what would life be like without fear? What would life be like without limitations? What would we do? Who would you be? And when we look at our daughters, we want that for them. We want them to rest fully in their identity in God, and yet have the utmost freedom to express themselves and be all that God has called them to be, without fear and without limitations. What if she could know that one day her eyes, her hands, her heart, her love, her faith, her feet, her smile will change the world?
The book came about because Kaya and I were driving in the car, and she asked me, "Mom, why are boys more important than girls?" And I was really surprised by her question, and I said, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "Well, it just seems like boys are more important than girls because all we ever learn about in church are boys." I started to really ponder that question and think about how can I teach her about positive female role models from the Bible. So we began reading those stories, and then after a while I thought, I think I want to write these stories out. I want to make them a little bit more clear so that she understands the fullness of what each of these characters has done and their yes to God and the power behind their yes to the Lord. And so I started to write them out, and then out came this book. It just kind of developed. SHEroes of the Bible is a children's book, and it is a compilation of about 9 stories of 14 women from the Bible's Old Testament. And it's stories of women that show women that have been fearful. They're fearful in a certain situation, and they act in courage to rescue and save and help other people in their community. When you think of a hero, you think of somebody who swoops in and rescues a person in a situation that they're scared in. And it's a hero comes in and defies the odds, defies the possibilities. And that's what a SHEro is. It's a woman who is a hero, who comes and says, I am gonna listen to what the Lord has spoken to me, and He's showed me a need, and I'm gonna meet it. My hope is that it would inspire girls to take action today, to say yes today, and to see what these women did and say, I can do that too. They don't have to wait until they're 18, 20, 30, or 40 years old. They can do it now. They can do it at 7 years old. They can do it at 10. They can do it at 12 and 15. They can make a difference.